r/Wentworth, a subreddit for Wentworth Institute of Technologies, a university in Boston, Massachusetts. Up until this point of time, nothing really mattered that I care about on this subreddit. Until November 13th, a few days ago, someone made a post named "Why Don't Wentworth Girls Like My Vegetable Garden?" This post was made by u/confession 69420. Now this post is really something, so I'll give it a read for you. I introduced myself to a girl in Beatty Cafe the other day. I saw her sitting alone and I walked up to her. It felt like love at first sight. I said my name and we started talking about our majors and that typical stuff, but I couldn't think of how to keep the conversation going at one point. I pulled out my phone and asked her if she wanted to see my vegetable garden from my hometown. She nodded and I started going through pics. I started it a few years ago and was really proud of my basil and tomatoes especially. I think she was really interested and I thought she really liked me. And she was pretty too, so I asked her, "Do you want to date?" And she said, no, sorry. And I felt really awkward, so I just apologized and said bye. This has kind of shattered my confidence and I can't stop thinking about it. Has anyone else had their confidence shattered at Wentworth in a similar manner? Now, after this was posted, it just kind of sat dormant. I'm sure some people saw it and didn't really think much of it until someone by the name of u/SuckyFalcon came along, who took the entire thing and then posted it on r/copypasta. And he named this post actual post from my university's subreddit. I'm guessing that's what he tried to say. He put the actual title in the very top of the body text. And he was actually smart about this to cut out anything that could find out what university this was from, because as you saw earlier, this was a real post. But as you all should know, the internet is a wonderful place, and that's where u/TransTrump comes along, posting a comment that read, r/Wentworth, edit, what the heck have I done? A bit later, the main poster of this ended up seeing and then put a surprised emoji and is like, "Oh god, oh heck." And then TransTrump responds, "Should I redact this information?" And the main poster responds, "No, I could give less of a heck." And now, we commence the raid. Now every retard on r/copypasta lacking a life outside of Reddit flocked to r/Wentworth, along with yours truly. We were all mostly there to see if it was real, if someone actually did post this on that subreddit. And oh god, it was. All the r/copypasta users lacking joy in life because the only things they've read in the past 2 months were furry fanfics, so they immediately decided to have some fun on r/Wentworth. And just a tiny bit of time after some idiot linked r/Wentworth, someone made the post by the name of "Why Girl No Sex Vegetable Garden." Now this was just a shitty spin-off that some guy made. It's really bad, just like this video that I'm making right now, so I'm just gonna kind of skip that. I'll link most of the things in the comments though if you want to have a read for yourself. The next post of note, it was made by u/Ben_Dover 5408, asking best professors? What professors would you recommend? I'm a freshman going into semester 2 for mechanical engineering. But of course he made this post at the wrong time, cause for the most part the only people here were r/copypasta retards trying to look for some vegetable garden post. So the only thing he got of note was Professor Vegetable Garden, and I don't know about engineering profs, but I could recommend some good ones if you're into vegetable gardening. I don't know, but I have a vegetable garden. Want to make babies? And shining from below, a white knight by the name of Bullets for Breakfast says, "Guys, I came here from that post too, but please stop raiding this sun. This can be useful to the real students that study here." And to that I say, there was 2 posts before this, and also everyone in the comments seemed to agree with me in that this Redditor is stupid. And this was when somebody actually made a post asking how many people actually go to Wentworth here, and 224 people say I do, and 4,400 says I don't lol, including me. And after this, it's been maybe an hour, and this is when some of the good posts are actually coming in. And the first one of note is, "Why do Wentworth boys think I like their vegetable garden?" amassing almost as much upvotes as their original post. This one's a pretty good spin-off, and a lot of the people in the comments think to agree with me. So let's give it a read, shall we? So the other day I was relaxing, sitting casually just eating my lunch, when suddenly this giant fat guy waddles up to me. He's attempting to direct eye contact, but keeps looking away when he realizes I'm looking at him as well. He rolls up next to me, breath stinking of sour cream and onion. He begins to talk to me. Now my mom didn't raise an impolite girl, so I conversate back and try my hardest not to be bothered by his foul body odor. Eventually, he pulls out his phone and asks if I would be interested in seeing his vegetable garden. At this point, I'm just confused. Surely someone who could roll down a hill faster than a car wouldn't be the biggest vegetable enthusiast. But no, he genuinely had a pretty nice little backyard garden. Primarily, he showed me pictures of his basil and tomato. Suddenly, though, he puts his phone in his pocket, shuffles on his feet, putting his fingers together, and asks if I would be interested in dating him. I hardly knew the guy, and he's not my type at all, so I said, sorry, no. He starts whining, describing in scary detail how he's tired of girls like me, and rolls off. Has anyone else had similar interactions with boys in their vegetable gardens? And as you/guy with a top hat says, and I agree with, underrated. This is amazing. And at this point, someone by the name of you/Narwhale64 made the post, going by Sex Garden? Apology for poor English. Bracket. Not English major. Mager. Bracket. Me guy, girl, cafe. I would show her garden picture. Sex? No. And after this, it was about 2 hours in, and the first guy who decided, let's make a post with an image, decided to put this wonderful thing up. This guy walks up to your girl and asks to date her. What do you do? I find this one really funny. I don't know why. It just is. So I just wanted to include that. And the second image post comes in about 2 seconds after the other one and says, hey, want to see my vegetable garden? Now this one was a lot worse than the first one because this one sucks. And by now it was like a few hours after that first post. So all the shit posters in the West were here. And this guy makes wanna have sex. And he shows his phone with a vegetable garden. I kind of believe this is what the guy actually looked like if it was a real thing. So yeah, I kind of like this one. Now I don't actually care for much more of the posts here. I do like this one by the actual moderators themselves saying, welcome to r/copy pasta. They just kind of welcomed like the whole load of shit posters. And in the post he puts, well, I look forward to scrolling through hundreds or even thousands of unfunny botany-related submissions today. Hopefully I will find some nice posts to share with you all. And I agree with that statement because I sure would hate being him right now. And the last thing I'm going to put is actually someone posting a tweet from Anna Maria Wenner. Probably from the actual school saying, Wentworth friends, Betty Cafe will be closed today. More info to come via email, but breakfast will be grab and go from the CS store. Watson Auditorium is available for comfortable seating or dining. We apologize for the inconvenience, and thank you for your understanding. And if you haven't noticed, BD Cafe was actually the cafe from the first post, and they say BD Cafe is closed today. Coincidence? And the whole comment section is just people asking where they're going to get laid now since, they're closed for the day. So I don't know. I just find this pretty funny because I'm pretty sure if this BD Cafe is actually closed, it was related to this Reddit post. So yeah, I don't know, man. This whole thing's been pretty weird. And that honestly concludes our video. And I'm sorry if this isn't to like the quality that some other YouTubers make their videos. A, I'm new and I don't really know exactly what I'm doing. And B, this isn't really like a topic that's that old. I don't have that much like stuff to go off of. There's 23 posts in total, which I mean like it's like a good amount, but not enough for like a 20-minute video, which would have maybe been what you're going for. So yeah, give the video a like and subscribe if you enjoyed it. If you don't, then don't. I don't care. And I'm actually probably gonna start something where I have this like map in my room. I might include an image. I'll probably just download one that looks like it. It's pretty big. So if you like comment and then write like where you live like on a map, and then make sure you rate pin me, or else like I don't know if there's more than like a bunch of comments, which I doubt because I have like 50 subscribers. I'll pin you onto that map, because why not? And I might do this again in the future. And yeah, any criticism is wanted. So thank you guys so much for watching through the entire video. It means a lot. And have a wonderful day.